Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles here in Mansfield, Texas. And I'm here today to show you a really clean Arctic Cat Wildcat. This is a 1000cc V-twin. It's got 13 inches of travel. It's got Walker Evans reservoir shocks, four-wheel disc brakes. It has power steering. And it's the kind of power steering that gives you a feel. It's not like real easy power steering. It's road feel based on the speed that you're going. It's got a 4,000 pound Warn winch. You can see where it's mounted up there. It's got the synthetic rope. It's got an oil cooler, front locking differential. The tires have been upgraded to Maxxis Bighorns, which are excellent tires. In fact, this Wildcat's only got 49 hours and it belongs to a personal friend of mine. It was taken up to Moab, Utah, and about 300 of the 400 miles were put on it up in a week at Moab. It hasn't been in the mud. You can still see the little chalk marks on some of the bolts. It's had the oil changed, it's been serviced, it's been taken care of properly. It's just a really sweet machine. It's also had an upgraded belt replacement that Wildcat did, or Arctic Cat did rather. Trailing arm suspension, really amazing ride. The motor is stock, the exhaust is stock, so it's kind of a virgin unit, hasn't really been tampered with. It's very clean. It's finished in a black pearl metallic. It's actually automotive quality paint. It does have a few small scrapes from being up on the trails. There's one right here on the fender. The seats are in excellent condition. It's got a tilt wheel. And this one's also has the LED light bar that was added to it, which is exceptionally bright. At nighttime, it really lights the area up. Also on the Wildcat, it has twin cooling fans on the rear for the radiator. So in the summer you don't get the heat like you do in the Polaris where the radiator's up front. Of course in the wintertime you don't get the heat either. But the really awesome engineered trailing arm suspension, you can see it's a very well cared for, very clean unit. There's no corrosion. The bolts still have the gold anodized plating on them. On this side there's a few little scrapes, again from being in the rocks in Moab. But it's a beautiful unit. We got it priced to move. It has a winch, it has a light bar, it's also got a rear view mirror. So basically you got power steering, 1000 cc's, Bighorn tires, lots of good upgrades. It's trail ready, it's ready for your next adventure. Give us a call. We're American Motorcycle Trading Company. We're located in Mansfield, Texas. And if you'd like to own this Arctic Cat Wildcat 1000, we would love to sell it to you. This particular year model commemorates Arctic Cat's 50th year in the business. They cut their teeth in the snowmobile industry up north, and they got into the off-road business about 8 years ago. But this is the flagship of the fleet, the Arctic Cat Wildcat. It's a longer wheelbase than the Polaris RZR 900. Gives you more stability on the steep hills. But the main thing is the speed-sensitive power steering and the amazing suspension. But thanks for looking. Thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.